what we see is you about to like crash and burn, and we want to make sure that because there's
We
going to be
control the
creditors,
crash and
there's going
burn.
to be, yeah,
This episode is brought to you by Shrubs.me. Right.
all those guys and this is the thing too, is that people are
But these
like
are big
you have
guys.
that, I know, see, you have that little bit of a prejudice too. You're like, wow, they've got so much money, their reputation's so good, they've got all these businesses. It doesn't mean that the site doesn't go under receivership. You will
Right.
hear big names go under receivership
Right.
because they have equity in the project. They have equity in all sorts of projects. They got lots of
Yeah.
money,
But you're
but
not getting
they
any more of it.
but this is the issue, is the lenders, what they do is they can make a application to the courts and say, we no longer feel that the project is being controlled in the way that's protecting the capital of the investors and our company, the lender, right?
Yeah.
And so they make that application. So you could be making your payments, but they could still put you under receivership and say, we're taking control now,
Yeah.
because what we see is you about to like crash and burn, and we want to make sure that because there's
We
going to be
control the
creditors,
crash
and
and
there's going to
burn.
be, yeah, there's going to be creditors, and there's going to have to go through a process and everything like that, and we want to make sure that this is done properly, which could mean just
And
selling the vacant lot, never being developed, or they can hold it. Sometimes they're converting the investors um, uh, the capital into equity. So they're basically going back to their investors and saying, hey, look, we promised you this much money, but we're not able to pay those returns anymore. Now we all own this great piece of land by the Islington subway station. You should
yeah.
see it.
It's going to be a pickleball court.
We're not going to do anything with it for a long time, but
Yeah.
you guys all own it now. Sorry. And
Everything
no,
is a
we can't
pickleball court.
liquidate your money back. I'm sorry.
Well, that is definitely happening all
That's a
over
story.
the place. That's definitely a thing. And I mean, the real question is like, okay, what brings back the market? Or does the market never really get back to that craziness ever again?
The resale market. So we're going to watch the resale market recover over the next few years, but not anytime soon based on the most recent Treb report. And then once the resale market recovers and people start saying, hey, people are into real estate again, then the pre-con market will eventually crawl its way back. And we're talking many, many, many years from now.
Many,
There's
many, many.
too many problems out there still. We're not seeing any sign. I had a great week in real estate last week from, sales perspective, so I'm very happy about that. It was probably the best week of sales I had, in the last 20 months probably. That's the
Wow.
truth. Yeah, it was
That's
good.
good.
And then
Do you
but
understand that most people don't make sales weekly, TK? Do you understand that most
I know.
realtors,
I
when you
understand.
say
But
that, they want to kill you?
okay, but what I'm trying to say though, and more important news,
Yeah.
is that even though, one
Way to
person
go.
might have some sales, I'm seeing like really challenging pricing in every neighborhood. I'm listing another one next week, and I'm just like watching the numbers go down, and I'm like, what do I list at? So I'm like, I'm in flux right now. Like we launch Wednesday. Am I $50,000 lower? Am I $100,000 lower? The comp right now is listed at 999. We want to go on at 115 because the last sale's at 1.2, and I'm like, I think I'm under that one. But those guys just listed for 999, and their offer date's Monday. But are they going to take a low number? Are they not? The smaller houses are selling a million 50, a million 70, a million 80. So if we're
Oh
at
my God.
115, that should be a great number because we got a finished basement. But I don't know. We're gonna find out next week. That's the market. It's just down, 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 down. I'm like trying to get ahead of it.
What an amazing environment to be in because,
Mm.
I mean, people that started now, they're going to know their shit when the market gets a little simpler.
Yeah.
It's funny. I was talking to another developer this week and he said, Darryl, man, fuck, I took it for granted. 2015 to 2021 was so fucking easy. He's
Yeah.
like, you could just buy a piece of dirt, make
Yeah.
money off of it. Money was everywhere. You didn't even have to think.
Yeah.
He goes, now this is tricky business, man. This is
Yeah.
crazyville, right?
Yeah.
Because I I don't even like people don't even want to make an opinion right now of when or what's coming because everybody's so confused. Like tariffs are still in play. We're cutting rates.
Mhm.
Everybody feels like inflation is going up. Everybody thinks unemployment's going up. Meanwhile, like, can I switch to that topic right now?
Sure. Yeah. Yeah. We added some
How
part-time
did
jobs there.
unemployment go up? Like,
Yeah.
how is that true? I mean, how 2 months in a row? this happens. And like, how is that even possible? Every day we're hearing like some company, some bank, some tech business, factories moving, like they're
Well, who
cutting
counts
jobs
the
everywhere.
jobs, Daryl? Who counts the jobs?
Who counts the
Who's the
job?
job counter,
Feel like
right?
nobody is really counting the jobs, TK.
Yeah.
I feel it's like maybe there's one of those wheels on the wall somewhere where
But you
somebody's
also
like,
have
oh,
but you also have
61,000.
a lot of those public sector jobs, a lot of the part-time jobs, a lot of the jobs that have been making up the job numbers lately,
Yeah.
right? Are all just
Student jobs
yeah,
ramping
they're
up
all
for
they're
Christmas.
and then there's also just a lot of like, temporary jobs that, or seasonal jobs or jobs that are existing right now because of the economic circumstance, meaning that they're not able to hire full time anymore and that they're only able to hire some sort of part time person in order to be able to, meet the current needs, which are
That's what
less than what they were
happens.
before. So it's
That's
going to
what's
be interesting.
happening.
It'll be interesting to see the next few months of job reports.
People
But
are
that's the easiest
firing.
explanation that I've heard.
Well, I think they're firing the full-time person with the
Hmm.
benefits
Or not
and they're
hiring another one. Yeah.
no, and they're hiring three part-time people that all work so little that they don't get benefits now,
Okay.
right?
Good. Yeah.
And so
Yeah.
it's like it looks like the numbers are going up
Got three new
61,000,
people here. We
but
lost
it's
Jim, but
right.
Sarah, Jane, and Bobby are here now.
Everybody that got fired, we gained two people over
Yeah.
here. But the real big one of the downward side, the
Hmm.
loss, I saw 15,000 in construction job losses
Every
last month.
crane that goes down, every crane that goes down, we're going to lose more and more construction workers.
I don't know how many cranes are going down, but I mean, I don't get out there much, TK. It's funny because when I drive around now, there's a lot of buildings that are almost finished that I don't even
Yeah.
remember seeing going up. Or a,
There's a lot of buildings that are finished. Like there's a lot of buildings that have finished over the last year.
yeah, I should really go around and
Yeah.
do a
30,
tour again
30,
because it's like
30,000 units. When those close this year, the crane's down, Daryl.
how
That's it.
many how many cranes we have in the air right now in
I don't know.
Toronto? Because it used to be like 225. How
Something
many
like that. Yeah.
cranes?
But that's going to be the big story now going forward, right? Is job numbers on those industries that are affected. And construction's a huge one, automotive's another one. There's going to be some major declines over the next 12 to 18 months, right? As cranes
Oh
come out.
shit,
Takes time.
106, TK.